Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Red Divide, greatest rivalry between Liverpool and Manchester United. Joining me in studio this morning, once again, Mark. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, thanks. Looking for a new game that can get me over the previous result, and I can actually start smiling again.
Yeah, we both got our predictions wrong. We both thought United would win at home, but to true form, United have proved themselves and got another loss.
Shut up. Yeah, I don't know, it's rough at the moment. Jeez, we're struggling. I don't know, we just seem to not be gelling very well. I don't know what's going on. Whether some of the players are playing for themselves or there's just the guys are just not on the same page. It blows my mind how crazy it's been these past couple of weeks. I think we've lost 3 in a row at Old Trafford now. So yeah, it's a joke, absolute joke. But yeah.
Do you think that United's in a bit of a crisis? I mean, considering how you ended last season, you've had the transfer window to bring in a lot of players with more quality. But you guys, in 10 games in all competitions, you've lost 6 and you've won 4. Where do you go from here? You guys are in some type of crisis. You're not doing the business on the football pitch.
The only way is up.
Or down, clearly.
No. The only way is up. United, whenever United lose games, it's always, it's the end of the world. It's on all the front pages. It's all on all the back pages. It's normal. I wouldn't read into it too much. It's the start. It's been bad. It's our worst start in I don't know how many years. Not good, but we can. You just have to look at you guys last year. Liverpool started terribly and had a run at the top 4. I think in the last day, it didn't work out for you. So if a small team like Liverpool can do it, trust me, a mighty United can do it.
You make me laugh. You guys have tricky form. You've lost 6, you've won 4, and you're telling me that you'll come back and you'll show Liverpool how to do it.
Yeah, but you're talking about all games in the season. So that's 10 games you're talking about. You're making it look worse than it is. So sure, that's all games played, but
it's a true reflection of the season. I'm not going into each detail. X in the Premiership, X in the Champions League. I'm just going 10 games that you've played this season throughout all competitions. You've lost 6, you've won 4. To me, it looks like you guys are going through a crisis. To me, it looks like Ten Hag either can't get the best out of the players or the players just can't fulfill his football philosophy at this stage. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Yeah, no, don't worry. There's no crisis. Number one, we're playing real teams because we're in the Champions League. We're not playing, I don't know who from that part of the world and I don't know, another guy from some other part of the world. We're playing real teams. So there's a chance you can lose, and that's what happens. We're not part of the Mickey Mouse Club on Thursday. So we're playing Champions League. However, funny, I know where you're going. If we don't start winning, we're going to end up in the Mickey Mouse Club with you.
Damn right. You will be joining us in Mickey Mouse Club. And not only that, the way you talk about the Mickey Mouse Club, the fact that you couldn't win it last year, it means it must be more than a Mickey Mouse Club. That United couldn't get it over the line, right?
I don't know about that. It was, we decided we already have one of these. We don't really need it again. It's all good, No, we try to win that, and unfortunately we stumbled. It was his first season, It is what it is. We didn't quite get there, but I was happy with where you got that first season to build on to this, for the second season. And I don't know what's going on, but he's had drama to deal with. He's got Jadon Sancho, just being a little brat. The footballers these days, it's pathetic. I read a quote actually yesterday from Miroslav Klose. Remember Miroslav Klose? Hell of a striker. He said the footballers of today, he retired because he saw what football had become. He was one of the older players on whichever team he was, and after practice he would still go and do as he's always done after every practice, in his life and go and pick up the cones and grab the balls and stick them in the bags and, help the trainers, the coaches. And young kids would say to him, geez, Miroslav, you're a legend, you're an experienced player. What are you doing? Why are you doing their job? And he's like, this is football, man. We're all a team. We're all together. We work together. I've done this all my life. This is how we do things. And then they said to him, why? Who told you to do that? You shouldn't have to do that. They get paid to do that, Just shows you the mindset of the kids today. Yeah. And he even says in there, they're first worried about do their boots stand out enough? And are their socks over their knees or under their knees? Or, do they look good in their uniform? Have they got the right hairstyle for the day? Which car they're going to drive out of there, et cetera, et cetera. So it says it's that and then football. Worried about, aesthetics, what it looks like versus playing the game. Yeah. That comes first to them, and then football, whereas old school, football was everything. You lived it, breathed it, and that's the difference today. Is mentality is not quite there. I don't know. It's quite pathetic actually, and Jaden seems to be showing the same thing. So that's one. Hopefully, I heard in Eric's press conference that Anthony is fit to start. He's ready to start, so I think you'll see him from the start today. We need some of his tricks. And, he can do some of his circles. Just anything. We just need something new, something fresh on the side, on the attack. So let's see how it goes, and hopefully we can come up with a result. Brentford smacked us last year at Old Trafford. So we at home, which doesn't mean a whole lot, as you can see from our form, but gotta hope that we turn it around today and beat Brentford at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it'll be a tricky game. I think we take for granted the home advantage. You guys have lost a couple of games at home. I think it's 3 games you've lost already this season. And with your current form, I don't know if the players have lost some type of confidence, if their mentality isn't right, and that's the reason why you guys are not getting results. But whatever they're doing, they must carry on, because the Liverpool supporters and everyone else in the league is loving it.
Yeah, everyone else in the league. And those are my statements that I use. You can't use those. Listen, so on a serious note, Galatasaray, I don't know how we lost that. When we went 2-1 up, Højlund with an absolute beauty. I don't know how we went and threw that away, but we have this habit this season of conceding straight after we score. We did it against Arsenal, did it in Scala, then we did it in the game before that too. I'm like, what is going on here, gents? Of course you're the most susceptible to a goal after you scored, but we should be better than that. We're a very experienced team. We've been, we've been everywhere. So it might just be the players that are inexperienced, the youngsters, but then you got Varane, you got Casemiro. You know what I mean? You've got players that have been and done all of it, everything. So that's pathetic. We got to work on that. But again, we also have a weakened defense. We don't have our best back four, unfortunately. And but again, to go through a season, you're never going to have all your players at all times. So you have to adapt. You have to get used to it. Was very disappointed with the Champions League result. Seeing Højlund, he could have had 3. Could have had the hat trick. He was offsides, unfortunately. But that first one from Rashford, absolute crack over cross, almost hits him. You see him go like this, almost hits him in the face because it comes around the defender and he didn't really see it. And the defender's head's there, but it sort of bends around and he runs into bang off his face, straight into off the top of his head, actually, straight into the net, which was great. A little bit of a surprise, it seemed, but hey, you got to be in the right places at the right time. And then he's run to score his second. He ran from the halfway line, beat the guy for pace with the ball. Man, he's got some pace, actually. And then most delicate of finishes, little dink over the keeper. Beautiful. Just what a pity we went and threw that away.
That's it. But now you guys are on the back foot, played 2 in the Champions League, lost 2. If you guys are going to remain in the Champions League, you guys really need to step up and get results ultimately. The results is what gets you through to the next round, and the way you're playing, I can't see it happening, to be honest with you. So yeah, United have got a lot of behind the scenes work to do to try and get things right. But let's see how that pans out.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have the double header. We should win home and away there if we want to be in the Champions League. Otherwise, you're just messing around. And then Bayern had the double header against Galatasaray. So you hope they win both those games, which will then keep Galatasaray on their points.
Yeah.
We win our two, and then we'll be level, I think, with Galatasaray, and then we just got to make sure that we beat Galatasaray away from home, which will be a struggle if we can't even beat them at home. But turn that around, beat them away, and then you have a shot. It all depends what happens with Bayern then.
Results.
So uphill, definitely an uphill battle. We haven't made it easy for ourselves, and the way it's looking, the way we're playing, can easily be joining the Mickey Mouse Club with all the Mickey Mouse teams like Liverpool.
Well, luckily Liverpool's not playing Mickey Mouse football, so that's all good.
That's fair enough. But when you play against Mickey Mouse teams, you're going to look better, right? So it's normal.
Well, we played against the champions of the Belgium league, so it's all good, They're on top.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Listen, but jokes aside, you guys are doing well in the league. The fact that you guys beat Newcastle away from home, you could have got a result at Spurs. You guys are playing really well to go to these teams and do a job away from home.
So we luckily in the Europa League we played at home. It's good to have a home game again, and we made 8 changes. I feel we controlled the game. We created a couple of chances. Nunes had such a easy opportunity to just tap it in.
Nunes, hey, how's he doing, man?
Yeah, he's a hit and miss. That's pretty much how he goes. He's hit and miss. He's either
a lot of misses. I don't know about hitting, but a lot of misses. He might hit the fans in the crowd, but the rest all misses.
He's either at the races and scoring in bangers to win the game in stoppage time against Newcastle, or he's missing a couple of opportunities and then scoring. So, yeah, I think as his game develops, he'll obviously become more lethal. But, missed a couple of gilt-edged chances. Could have gone up 2-0 early up in the first half. But we finished up with 1-0. Nice little finish from Gapco. Trent hit the ball from outside. Keeper parried it. Gapco tapped it in. Going into the break was good. But then again, we didn't score right until the end of the game. And, we were almost under pressure. It's not like they created a hell of a lot, but they did in the air. They were dangerous in the air. And, it was nice to see the two McAllister brothers going up against each other in Europa League. First time they've met each other, so that was good to see.
That was nice to see.
Yeah, so as a whole, another good result. It was a good result after the Spurs game, after the disappointment of being robbed, daylight robbery. So it's good to see the boys bounced back. And, got that result in the Europa League. We're 2 for 2. We got 6 points in the log. So we're flying high there at the moment. And, looking forward to this weekend against Brighton. Brighton, we've spoken about Brighton in length. Great side. They also played in the Europa League. They were away to Marseille. They got a 2-2 draw. And, so they played well. And in the Premier League, they are currently 8th, but only 1 point behind Liverpool. So it'll be a tough game. Come Sunday, it'll be a really tough game. I don't know. It's a difficult game to call. I think I initially said a draw in our predictions. To see how the game goes. Gapco is not available for he's out for 6 weeks. Trent's back. Thiago's still out. So I think we'll have a full strength squad. But again, you can never take anything for granted against the Zerbi's sides. The way he sets them up, they have a knack of closing the spaces. It's almost similar football to what Liverpool play with the high counter press.
Oh, don't insult Brighton like that.
Easy
there, Tiger. Listen, you guys, jokes aside, you guys are playing well, and you can only beat what's in front of you. So you beat the guys, the Thursday night football boys. That's great. You got beaten against Spurs, which was also great. And now you are playing Brighton. And I was actually chatting with Steve. Our good friend Steve. He'll be on the show soon. We're talking about playing Brighton. Brighton don't have such a deep squad as Liverpool do. You guys don't have the deepest squad, but they have an even less amount of players on their squad. And this Thursday, Sunday might actually catch up with them easily. You know what I mean? They play, as you say, very fast-paced game, always pressing, and playing Thursday, Sunday is not easy. And if they don't have the depth in the squad, it may catch up to them. So it may actually be a good day to play Brighton. And you guys could actually come away with the points simply because it's a whole new, ball game for them playing Thursday, Sunday. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. If there was no European football during the week, I would say like I predicted, they would smack you all over the place. But because they played European football for the first time, I think what's their second game, but they're getting used to it for their first time in their history. It might be a great day to play Brighton, and maybe you win. Otherwise, you had no chance. So count yourself fortunate that you have a chance.
Well, I'll tell you what, they got smashed against Villa, so they want to try and bounce back from that.
Villa's a great side.
Yeah, great side. Especially when your back is up against the wall, you got something to prove. So you always got to be careful of those tricky situations.
Correct.
So we're playing good football. I'm optimistic that we could either get a win or a draw. But like I said, it's going to be a difficult game. So, yeah, we'll see how that pans out. Just to touch on the last thing, earlier you mentioned that you can only beat these Mickey Mouse teams that are in front of you. I can tell you what, you can count your lucky stars that United's not in front of us at the moment. We'll probably give you another 7-0.
Oh, geez. Here we go. Liverpool's trophy from last year. You got to mention the trophy, hey? Got to mention the trophy. Anything you won was in your dreams. We beat United 7-0. Woohoo!
No, we didn't beat. We thrashed United. We haven't got the 7-up trophy. They created a new trophy for the league last season.
Damn, we felt bad for our number one enemy. They were doing so terribly. We thought might as well give them something. Shame,
Yeah.
We're pretty good to our enemies. You got to keep your enemies close. You know what I mean?
Might as well just throw away the history books, because the next generations that look on and see, geez, Liverpool thrashed Man United 7-0. You can never run away from this history. So, yeah, it's best you get used to it.
Yeah, they should have to go like, what did they win that year? Nothing. Oh, okay, standard. Okay, now normal season for Liverpool.
Yeah, normal season for Liverpool. It's a bit like Man United's been since Ferguson left. Normal seasons.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, but by the way, Ray, happy birthday, my cousin.
Thank you.
Hope you have a fantastic day, and shot for recording a video on your birthday. And there's more important things you'd like to be doing. So awesome.
Well, you know what? This is important to me, and the fact that I'm here on my birthday means that we're trying to put good content out to our subscribers and our viewers. So yeah, it's not a chore. This is fun for me. So I enjoy giving you shit about United. But yeah, thanks for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Going to meet up with some mates just now, catch some grub, and go on a pub crawl. See how many different pubs we can go into. So that will be lekker. And obviously watch Man United lose Burnley, and then watch Liverpool beat Brighton tomorrow. That'll be great. Nice birthday.
Yeah, just don't embarrass yourself like Liverpool normally do. But listen, so give us a quick prediction there.
Brighton 1, Liverpool 2. And for the United game, I initially went with the win for United against Brentford, which I have to stick with my predictions. But off record, I think United will be lucky to get a draw today, to be honest. Just based on your form, just based on your current situation.
Yeah. Like Brentford jaw, they play proper ball. So it'll be a tough game for us to, with no confidence and coming off bad form. It's not ideal. So yes, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the United 2-1.
Okay.
Win the game 2-1, and I'm gonna go with a draw, Brighton Liverpool. Although original prediction was Brighton to win.
Yeah.
Europa League, we didn't factor in Europa and Champions League, so I think that Brighton and Liverpool will be a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, it'll be a good game of football.
Yeah.
Let's see how it pans out.
Oh, awesome. Well, once again, Kazi, happy birthday. A fantastic day out there. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We appreciate it. Keep liking, watching, and subscribing. We'll be back soon with the next video. Thanks so much. See ya.